All the disrespect before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning of checking these buttons. The weekend is here. We done made it. It is Sunday. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button, that ring that bell, that notification down below, and you get these buttons checked first. Thank you guys. Honestly, it means the world to me and my family for helping this channel grow, man. We work so hard on this side of the camera, you know what I'm saying? Links and chapters down below if you guys want to skip around to a certain subject. As always, we got some hot buttons to check. So we're about to get into it. Without further ado, ladies and gents, let's go. All right, now into them stank-ass buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off in the world of CEO Taku, right, going on over this weekend. Matter of fact, I believe still going on today. And it is a topic as old as time, as old as the FGC. Because here we are once again talking about the body odor, talking about the smell of the game. Right here, this one pops off with none other, you know him, you love him, Punkdagod right here. I guess he's at the tournament right now. Posted this saying, shouldn't have played Strive, literally played against the worst smelling person in history and was actually impossible to even play. FGC gotta do better with hygiene. And of course, the best thing always about this is the FGC responses, right? You got the memes, you got people posting this, like people telling FGC the word deodorant, others saying no use in deodorant when you haven't showered in a week. I noticed some obviously laughing at this, but Punk responds saying no one should ever smell so strong that that's the only thing in the area. One of my favorite sets right here, somebody says, brother in Christ, the event is called CEO Taku. A Chan says, more like CEO take a shower. Deoxy's response saying they gotta start doing bag checks and smell checks. Punk laughs on it, but somebody posted this meme right here. This shit is funny as hell, where they said like Punk requested the smell check before the set or something like that. And you can see these pictures. They do it like, I think there's 3 of them, and you can see where it's like, it looks like it's calling for somebody. The TO comes, almost looks like he's smelling them. It literally looks like a smell check. It's hilarious. Then right here, the FGC goes even deeper because you know they like to do the investigation and instigate right here. Johan says, we have 4 suspects. So you know, Punk was talking about how he just played somebody. Apparently he lost. So they posted the brackets and they were like, here's the suspects. And I noticed Dez responds saying, nah, you have 1. Gotta be the one Punk lost to if he couldn't focus on the match. Someone by the name of David says, you mean he needed to make up an excuse for losing? And I notice other people are saying the same thing. Others are kind of adding to it saying like, you know, you guys will believe anything Punk says. But then somebody else adds to this, like Simply Rip saying, he walked by me when he got off the stage and brother, I had a stuffy nose and I could still smell them. Punk responds to that saying, guess I'm making an excuse, huh? Then Diaphone, if I'm saying that correctly, I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, said, I made top 16 DNF and top 24 Strive. I play Punk tomorrow, so I regret to inform everyone that my shower is broke and I'm working out for 2 hours before bracket. Then of course, on top of that, the never-ending SpongeBob memes rain down from the heaven, and you know, this shit is hilarious. There you go, man. What y'all say? Some people say it's an excuse. Some people you'll say you'll believe anything he says. Others like, no, I smelt the man. It is stanky. It is hard to win when people is that funky. It never seems to die, right? I don't think we're gonna stop hearing about this. It's gonna keep, oh, we're talking about the FGC. I've heard, honest to God, I think I've said this in previous videos, I've heard professional MMA fighters say they had trouble fighting. Even lost matches because the guy stunk so damn bad and they fought like somebody like overseas. I work with people like that. Some of the customers that come in, I could also see, honestly, let's be real, I could see why some people would call it an excuse. But in knowing that, is it a good excuse? I don't know. What y'all think? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of the FGC really doesn't know what they want, buttons that need to be checked. And honestly, I think it's much bigger. You know, it's way more broader than just the FGC. I think it's even bigger than gamers. I think it's just the general public, honestly. Okay, so this actually stems around Brian F, and I'm not gonna go too deep into the story because I believe it is his story. So for those of you that may or may not know, he posted a video the other day basically talking about how he kept it on the DL, but he actually had cancer. He had an operation to get, you know, something removed, and he's doing well now. Not only that, but like right after he did it, he won a tournament. So basically he's telling, you know, it's almost like a victory video. And I thought that was awesome. Matter of fact, he made a post about it on Twitter before he even released the video, and I saw it. And I chose to stay away from it because I was like, I know for a fact, you know, Brian, he does content all the time right now. And I was like, this is his story. I don't want to cover it, and I don't want to do that because it's real personal. And you know, we've been doing Button Check for 5 years. Some things I've learned right away, some things I learned the hard way, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, it's personal. I'm sure he's gonna make a video about it, which he did. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But now, of course, now that video's already out there, and then he posted this the other day, so I was like, okay, now we're gonna talk about it from a different perspective. So he posted this because of that right here, saying, the anti-clickbait fanaticism that has grown to the point where all my titles that describe literally what happens in the video gets this kind of reaction. The thumbnail is just me. I really wish I was clickbaiting, man. Then, of course, you click on it, and this is a screenshot of the video we were just talking about that he released saying, I had surgery for cancer, then immediately won a tournament, right? That's the title. Somebody underneath posts, on one hand, ill, clickbait. On the other hand, I strive for that kind of chat energy in the face of adversity. Then he follows it up right here saying, clickbait is when the title is interesting. That has become the current metric. Just stop opening YouTube if this is you. Others are like, so what the hell are you supposed to name the title at this point, if not just literally what happened? And then Brian responds with 2022-09, basically the date. You get what he's trying to say. Others, though, like follow it up with their testimony so you can see it. I mean, he's not the only one. It happens to a lot of people. This is where it goes a little deeper. That's why I titled my video saying the FGC has no idea what they want. And I'm sure people, if they wanted to, could probably, you know, translate that as clickbait as well. Here's the thing. I released a whole video about this on the Patreon. Once again, I don't really advertise the Patreon much. For one, I haven't been able to post on there regularly like I used to, you know what I'm saying? I still have like 33 Patreons, and a lot of them have been with me for years. They are like true family, true homies. I talk to them a lot in the DMs and whatnot. Like if they ever need anything promoted, I got your back. Matter of fact, I'll post the link down here. Like I said, I don't promote it a lot, and I want to start posting more content. But I did release a clickbait video that I never shown on Button Check on there, where I fully, like, I covered everything on that one video. People have a tendency of looking at the word or hearing the word, saying the word clickbait, and automatically having a negative thought. At the end of the day, let's be real, everything in a way is clickbait. I'm talking about from people in the real world, you know what I'm saying? Advertising from the UFC to McDonald's to fucking hospitals down the street, on the billboards, the posters, the radio stations. Everything is some type of clickbait to get your interest. But, and this is I think the main point that we all gotta take home, is there is a difference between good old-fashioned clickbait, which is really not bad, we gotta get past that shit, and false advertisement, bullshit, dog shit, clickbait. Now here we go, before I start rambling any further, let's go back to Brian's thumbnail, right? Watch it, right? It's just him staring at the camera. Underneath, I had surgery for cancer, then immediately won a tournament. It's just literal bare bones. Now the fact that somebody could look at that and say clickbait, on one, obviously you're gonna have the train of thought like, he's staring at the camera. And the point I wanna drive home is the reason why he did this, and I can pretty much bet on it, it's bare bones. And also, the reason why he did it, look up every other content creator that says something about cancer. Bam. I have skin cancer. Next one. Bam. I got cancer at 24. Next one. Bam. I have cancer. Next one. Bam. I have cancer. Notice something. They are all doing the exact same thing. They are literally just staring at the camera with a very impactful, serious title, and all of these have a whole bunch of views, to hundreds of thousands to millions. They literally, that's what they're doing. Now, I'm not saying they're doing that for clickbait. I'm saying they've obviously learned off of each other. Whenever you're about to post a serious topic like this, you do research. You look, well, what did other people do? What's the safe thing to do? Because I don't want to be disrespectful, and I don't want to, I don't want to do it distastefully. You know what I'm saying? So what are other people doing? And then obviously people are doing this. The way I see it, and let me know if you disagree or not. I just say, like, well, what else? When you think of something like this, what else do you do? Anytime I've had a thought in my mind where I'm like, man, what if the day comes where something really serious happens in my life, and I either have to leave Button Check or I have to make an announcement to Button Check where I'm gonna be gone for a while. But what am I gonna, how would I even do that? You know what I'm saying? And honestly, anytime I've ever had that thought, which I always try to rebuke, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't even want negative thoughts, you know what I'm saying? But anytime I've ever had that thought, I think of a thumbnail like this. I always think like I wouldn't want to do anything. I would literally probably just stare in the camera. So honestly, that's why I think everybody's doing that, because they're like, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I'm gonna be straight up right here. If this is me and I have the cancer and I'm making this video, I don't give two shits what you are saying. Y'all could eat a big sack of fat dicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm the one that had to struggle, that had to be sick, that had to go under the knife, that had to have some surgery. And then now I just want to give my testimony and you come on and find a way to shit on it. Oh man, you can get a big D. And check out this clip. It's super interesting. There's this content creator by the name of Devin Nash. I've been following him for a while. I think he has like his own esports marketing team or something like that. Also a content creator. He's been doing the damn thing for a while. Very insightful. His link down below. Check him out. Show him some love. But he posted this clip some time ago. I think it was like a year or two ago, talking about clickbait. And it's proven statistically that people don't actually know what they want. Thus the title of this video. Check it out.
Do you know there's a concept called false consensus effect?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so you know what it is, but it just has a fancy name. So it's like so false consensus effect is this idea that as an individual, I understand how the majority of people are going to behave. Mm-hmm. So another way to put it would be like, if I make like a super clickbait title, everyone in my chat is going to be like, this is BS. Like, I would never click on this. I would never use this, right? But the reality is that way more people, including them, are going to click on it. And it's because we are not honest with ourselves psychologically. Like, we're not introspective with ourselves about like what we actually will respond to. So when you set out to create content at first, your opinion is the opinion of the market.
I hate it. God, I hate it. It's like the people, you ever see the videos that people post and it's like something fun. You know what I'm saying? Something heartwarming where like a father playing with their son or somebody surprising a loved one, something like that. But then you go down in the comment and people are saying, actually, if you pay attention, that's against the law. You shouldn't do that. Code 3 properly prohibits. And you're like, if you don't shut the fuck up and enjoy the moment. So remember these 3 things going forward. Learn from your mistakes. Be true to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Your own identity, whatever that is. And don't give a shit if you're doing the other 2, what anybody says. But like I said, that's just my 2 cents on checking these damn buttons. But let me know below if you guys think I'm way off missing the mark. Do y'all have a certain definition for clickbait? Do y'all think there's 2 differences, like the positive and the negative? Or do you think at the end of the day, nah, that shit's all the same? Let me know. There it is one more again. Definitely let me know how you guys are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And then it goes even deeper because you know the FGC loves to go deep. That's what she said. No, she didn't. Well, she says it sometimes. She does. Just not with me.